Hey everyone, it's Heather from mobilenorth.ca. What's up? I got a bit of a cold, but I'm super excited to show you the Blackberry Z30 featuring the BB10 operating system. This is the biggest product that Blackberry's had. It's actually slightly larger than the Samsung Galaxy, which makes it awesome for reading things. So let's look at our Twitter feed, for example. See, really nice big screen, excellent scrolling, no lag time. Any kind of reading articles or watching even videos is amazing on here. It's got a little YouTube feature. There is no lag time on the videos, and it's actually super quick to download things. I didn't have any trouble with the Wi-Fi of this device either, so everything was really fast, and the battery life I would say lasts around 3 days unless you're doing heavy video use, which is amazing in a phone. So let me show you some of the features that are unique to this phone. First of all, BB10 operating system has been out for a little while now. We've been used to seeing it. You swipe up to get in and out of things, and let's look at the hub. So this is the major feature of the BB10 operating system. The hub allows us to get all our notifications in one place. Okay. It features all your different social media things, LinkedIn, so on and so forth, and it's got all these business applications such as Evernote and some of the document management. Docs to Go is expanded, so you can actually create documents here, create Word documents and so forth, which is amazing. I started typing this. This is a great phone. I really like this phone. And so you can save everything. In order to get rid of your window, all you have to do is swipe up, and then it's going to leave everything open, or I can close it as I like. Which is super, because then anything I want I can keep open on the phone. Okay, let's look at something particular to this phone that I am not a huge fan of. There are a couple things about this phone I don't like, and this is an example here. I'm going to type myself a text message. Text. Now hopefully you can see the predictive text here. See, just above my finger, there it is. I've got to flick it up with my finger like that. Texting the first time is... And when I make a mistake, it's going to give me a little guess at the bottom here, because I missed the I. So I want to go I, S. Okay, then it gives me a little option to choose the space bar. Is going, oops. See, here's the problem. I find it a little bit difficult. Tricky. Now, it's a little bit tricky to use the predictive text. However, one thing I did notice about this phone is that it learned everything about me really quickly. So within about 3 texts, it was understanding what my last name might be, and it was predicting my family members and so on and so forth. So that was pretty impressive. The thing that I find difficult is the finger flicking. I took a long time to get used to it, and I don't think I'm used to it still. But as a long-time physical keyboard user, you know, it's going to take me more time to adjust than other people who are used to using something like this. Okay. So let's get rid of that. And let's have a look at another really cool feature. This is the Maps function. Okay, first I have to agree not to do it while I'm driving. Let's find, here's where I am now. I want to find a location. Oh, here, I've typed in an address already so that you can see how this works. Now, this Maps feature actually is powered by TomTom now. So this acts like a real true GPS. I want to plan my route now.
Getting route.
Okay, you can see that from where I am to my address is going to take me 31 minutes, and it's about 30 kilometers. And it gives me some options in terms of planning my route. I can go on or off highways. I can avoid toll roads. So all the things that kind of come standard to GPS. I can consider traffic, and it updates the route really quickly. I did test this out in my car a few times and found that it was very reactive, or responsive I should say. So if I turned the wrong way, then the map updated quickly. And unlike some map functions, it didn't try to tell me to go the same way every time. It really did readjust the route. So I'm really impressed with this. I think it's a great feature of the phone.
In about 500 meters, turn left on Arthur Street South.
Okay, just as a GPS, it's going to tell you each thing, and it also gives you some options in terms of it also gives you some options in terms of listing the route. So look, I can list all the places that I need to go. Or I can just have it read it to me and watch the map. So anyway, that's a very cool function. One thing I'm not a fan of is the voice control on this phone. So let's give it a try. What would I like to do? Send a text.
Who would you like to send a text message to?
Heather, Mobile North.
Your text message says, "Good, I love you. Do you want to send your text message to Heather Mobile North now?"
So as you can see, it didn't exactly understand what I said. Edit.
What would you like to edit?
Message.
What would you like your message to say?
Hello, how are you?
Your text message says, "Hello, how are you? Do you want to send your text message to Heather Mobile North now?"
Send.
The voice command wasn't understood. Do you want to send your text message now?
Yes.
The voice command wasn't understood. Do you want to send your text message now?
Okay, hopefully this has been enough for you to see why I'm not a fan of the voice control on that phone, because it just never seemed to understand what I was saying. I once tried to send a text and it asked me if I was searching for somewhere in Minnesota. So I just find it busy and clunky. However, having said that, I did hear an expert one time on Spark on CBC Radio talking about the fact that voice control on phones is one of those things that's kind of iffy anyways, because do we really all want to be walking around talking to our phones? It would get kind of annoying. But if you're the kind of person who really likes voice control on a phone, I just didn't find this one worked for me. Okay, last thing I want to show you is the camera. I'm fairly impressed with this camera, but one of the things I like about it is offered on the BB10 is the time shift. So let me show you how time shift works. So as my subject, I'm going to use my dog, and let's see if he can do anything interesting. Billy! Billy! Okay, so it's going to detect faces first. Here's how the time shift works. It takes pictures of everything a little bit before I press the button and a little bit after I press the button. So you can see, oh, the little sucker moved his head a little bit. I can choose where he looks the best, and then I can say, that is the photo I want. Okay. Now, once I have that photo, what I can do is I can edit it. And I have a ton of options. This is actually great editing software. There's all kinds of options in terms of filters, cropping, brightness and contrast. You can add frames if you're kind of into that. Oh, that's another filter. You can add a frame. Lovely. Okay. I can save a copy, all kinds of things. So there you go. It's nice editing for a camera on a phone for sure. And the video is pretty good as well. As with a lot of devices, really, low light is a problem, but that's about it. So I think that's about everything I want to show you on the Z30. For more information on the Z30, you can read my review on mobilenorth.ca. And check out the Z30 for yourself. If you're a Blackberry fan, this is a phone you're going to love. My husband is going out to buy one after having seen how it works. And if you're not a Blackberry fan, you may have trouble adjusting to a couple of the swipe things, but I found it intuitive, and it's a very nice phone. So thanks a lot for watching.